Hey everybody, and I have a little bit of an announcement for the entire month of October. Throughout that month, I am not going to be uploading any show with no name episodes, and I'm not even doing the creepypasta read aloud that I usually do on Halloween. And that's because I'm going to be doing something that, while not the most ambitious, probably the most time-consuming thing I've ever done on this channel. Something that I'm going to call 31 Horror Nights. Throughout the entire month of October, every single day, I'm going to watch a horror movie and then talk about it later on my channel. I don't even have to look it up. I know that this is something a million other people have done before, but hopefully there are a few things that will make mine at least a little bit more unique. The first thing is that every single one of these films is going to be relatively recent. The oldest one is from 2001, and most of them are from after the year 2010. So there's no, history of horror, all the way back to, the 20s, starting with, Cabinet of Dr. Caligari and stuff like that. Also, I'm the one who chose all these movies. These were either ones that I've been told are good or look interesting to me, so that will mean there will be a lot of found footage stuff, because that stuff does interest me. So if you don't like found footage, too bad. Also, these are going to be pretty much short, unscripted reviews. They're not going to be fancy, but I will try to give my full thoughts on all the movies. Another thing is that I'm reviewing these movies in a completely random order. I have the list of all 31 movies, but from day to day, what I'm going to watch is going to be decided with a random number generator. The only ones I have fixed spots for are the one that is going first and the one that is going last, because I wanted to start things off with a bang, and one of the movies takes place on Halloween, so I want that to be the one that I review on Halloween. Another thing is that some people might look at a few of these movies and say I'm a little bit lax at what defines as horror. And you know what? That's true. Most of these are horror movies, but there are a few that are thrillers, dark fantasy, somewhere in there. But if it's not horror, horror is a huge element in all of them. Also, hopefully it's not just going to be me talking about these movies. I'm going to try to watch a lot of them with other people, and if I can talk them into it, they'll come on the channel and say what they think about it, because it's always good to get more than one opinion, especially for something like a horror movie where everybody has very different reactions to it. Another thing is that there won't be any horror comedies. Some of the movies I'm reviewing might have some elements of comedy to them, but they're definitely not going to be movies that are just true blue comedies. So something like Zombieland, Shaun of the Dead, Cabin in the Woods, stuff like that. There are going to be 2 parts to each review. The first half is going to be a review without any spoilers, and then we're going to go to spoiler territory for the second half. I'm also going to be grading each one on a 10-point scale. If you want to know specifically what I mean when I give something a certain rating, I actually explain it in detail on my MyAnimeList profile. That's what I use for anime, but I'm going to use pretty much the same concept when reviewing horror movies. Lastly, I obviously can't watch and review every single horror movie since 2001 in a month. So there are a few stuff that I would have gotten to if I had more spots, but I don't. So I won't. However, there are a few horror movies that I've already seen from this time period since 2001 that I really would recommend. So here is a list of at least all the ones that I can remember.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul and seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek.
I wanted to get all the details out of the way right at the beginning so that we can just jump right into it. So I'll see you on October 1st for night 1 of 31 Horror Nights.